Hey guys, just time for a quick tip from Dirty Dave's Garage. Working on a Jeep TJ, 2002 Jeep TJ. Trying to get the belly pan off, the skid plate off, so I can replace the exhaust. I've already cut the exhaust off, but I want room to work and I want to take this thing down. You can see how rusty it is up there. I'm going to drop it down and take a needle scaler and clean up the frame real good, clean up the skid plate real good, get it all painted up before I put it all back together. But I wanted to give you a quick tip because there's a lot of videos out there about taking these skid plates off. You know, we show you the real world stuff on Dirty Dave's Garage. We don't pre-loosen the bolts and make it look real easy when everything comes off. These bolts were stuck. I'm telling you, they were seized in there. I got two out on the other side. One, I had those nut certs that are up in the frame come loose. I got none of them out on the driver's side. What I ended up doing, these are what the bolts look like you're trying to get out. What I ended up doing was these first two towards the back spun loose. They were spinning up in there. This one wasn't budging. I heated it with a propane torch, then an acetylene torch. Finally got it to crack loose, but it just spun in place. It wouldn't come out. So what I did, I took a big old pry bar. Once I got it loose, and it was rusted up to there, I had to stick a chisel in there just to get it to separate once I got all the bolts out. But to make space to get my pry bar in, I went to each bolt that was spinning and I just put pressure on them, grabbed my air impact gun, and I got a good one, but even an electric one would have worked at this point, and put it on the nut while I was prying down and putting downward pressure on it here, and they all came out. I'm not worried about the nut certs spinning in there. I'd rather have that than a broken bolt or a bolt I gotta cut off with the torch or something and then have to clean up that mess. Because now I can just drill these out and put new ones in. It's not a big deal. I'll just order some new nut certs and new bolts. By the time they get here, I'll have this thing all cleaned up and put back in. So hopefully this helps you. Pry bar is your friend, heat's your friend, but these, on an older TJ, if you're trying to take that skid plate off, you're gonna probably have problems. And I'm just telling you how you can get around them. I didn't think this bolt was coming out. I thought for sure I'd be cutting or grinding that one off. But once I got the other two out and was able to put a little pressure on it, it popped loose. It spun, but I just used the pry bar and kept pushing down on it so that nut cert wouldn't spin in the frame, and it came out. So they're all out. I can drop it now. I can start cleaning up this nasty frame and clean up the skid plate. And then I'll just put new bolts in when I'm done. So hopefully this helps somebody. Again, this is real world stuff you're gonna run into. None of that pre-loosened, pre-lubed, all that other stuff. I mean, I tried to put some coil on them through the frame, but these things were done, man. They were seized up good. I'm just glad I didn't have to cut them off and then have to worry about drilling the nuts out or anything, or cutting the frame out. Hopefully this will help you guys. Good luck, guys. Happy wrenching. See you next time.